Hey guys, how are you all doing today? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Chinyere of Juliettsstyleglam. If it's your first time here with me, thank you so much for being here. And if you're already subscribed to this amazing channel, you're awesomely welcome. I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm so tired. Oh my god. I had a very busy morning today. I wasn't even sure if I was going to record, but I also knew that if I needed to keep up with the number of videos I wanted to post this week, I really needed to record. Please have pity on me. Okay, so today we are going to be doing a feel-good video, and today we're talking about Emily in Paris, right? So I'm going to be talking about some of the things that okay, first of all, I'm going to be talking about the cast of Emily in Paris, and then I'm going to be talking about some of the cliches and not so cliches that we saw in that series. First of all, I need to address this particular statement to Netflix. You see this two-part thing you guys are doing? Kole work, it's not working. Like, I'm over it. Il faut arrêter. C'est bon, s'il vous plaît, il faut arrêter, c'est bon. Parce que là, ça me saoule. Franchement, ça me saoule. Stop it. It's not working. Like, seriously, guys. You build up the momentum. You want to watch it. I kind of get the marketing aspect of it, but no, it ain't working. So yeah, let's kill it, right? Okay. Please bear with me the somber atmosphere. It's raining cats and dogs, and it's not just raining cats and dogs. It's raining hell lion here. And it's been since I think since last night, so it's a little bit dreary, the weather. Okay, so we now go to Emily in Paris. Now I want to talk about the cast. First of all, Emily, I think Emily is just a darling, right? And that is just who she is. She's actually interpreting her role very well. I have to give it to her. She's just doing it, she's actually, and I would say, well, she's really pretty, one would say it's acting. And so the French girl, the American in French thing, I'm not even sure, because she's actually carrying it out so well. Like, she's doing it so well, from the accents to when Americans speak French, to some of the things that she does and says, her quirkiness. I love it. So yeah, let's talk about Luca. Now, Luca Bravo, when I was actually watching it, I remember I was saying, bravo Luca, bravo, and it like hit me. I'm like, his name is Luca Bravo, actually. Like, well, that's cute, but I'm sure he's not really gonna like that name. Because Bravo Luca is like, you're cheering him on, and it's just his name, But Gabrielle, what is wrong with you? What is your problem? Like, I will not lie, I'm actually happy that Emily is with Marcello. I'm sorry. I have been team Emily and Gabrielle for the longest time, like forever. Right now, I guess, okay, so I've been their biggest cheerleader for the longest time. I mean, I've been team Gabrielle and Emily, Gabrielle, whatever, however you want to put it. But come on, Gabrielle. The whiplash, I mean, you guys were going in and out of this relationship. I just got whiplash, and I'm like, listen, and I kind of like how it happened. It tied into the whole thing, because I was like, who is this? I mean, Gabrielle, like, seriously? No. So I'm so happy and excited for I don't know if we're going to be calling it Emily in Italy or Emily in Rome, but I'm so happy and excited for Emily and in this new chapter of her life with Marcello, right? This is what I actually hope for. Is what I'm actually thinking will happen. I'm thinking that Emily and Marcello are going to really date for a while, and Gabriel is going to get the short end of the stick this time because he wants to go to Rome to find Emily, and Emily will definitely tell him no again. I am sure. Emily's going to tell him no. And I hope she does. She's going to tell him no, and she's going to focus on her relationship with Marcello. And that relationship is going to, go on. I also think that Gabrielle is now going to decide, well, I think I'd better move on as well. And I think somehow, somewhere, they are going to find their way back to each other. This is an amazing rom-com. I love it. Wait. Then we talk about Sylvie. Oh my God, Sylvie. Oh, Sylvie is, for me, Sylvie, like Emily, right? Played the typical French. She played that well. That is. She played it well because the moment you come, and I like the fact that they did not lie. French people are rude. Like, it's not lie. They are rude, so yes, and she really did that. And the projection of, well, you don't speak French, that is very common in France. That is very, very common. That is what a regular French person will tell you. If you were speaking another language and a French person, and they're like, mais vous êtes en France, il faut parler français. That is what you hear. So she played that role very well. She gave Emily tough time, and that is very typical. What is not typical is the time they give you to stay, the staying, because I will tell you, as foreigners, when you come into a company, most times c'est la bagarre, and you find yourself out of there frustrated. You are bullied. They will not say it, but it's the truth. You're bullied, but then it's a show, so I understand the friendly aspect of it. You're bullied most times out of the job, I will tell you, and it's not just about black people. You've got every race, American, British, whatever. You are, if you eventually, they are that on you, and it's just simple for them because you're not just French. That's it. So yeah, she played it very well. I love Sylvie's style, and that is the typical French. That's the typical French elegance. And I think I'm going to do a video based on Emily in Paris and the fashion side of it that one should emulate, because when we talk about elegance, when we talk about certain carriage of self, when you talk about how you want to present yourself, you talk about because because one thing that was very striking to me is, God help me, when they went for the JVMA lunch and we saw I've forgotten her name, we saw the other lady, and we saw, and I need to find her name because it will not be fair, because she was in almost the whole of season 3. She came in, so just give me a second, guys. Yeah, Kate Walsh. I'm sorry. So Kate Walsh, who played Madeline. So when she came in and they juxtaposed both of them at the JVMA lunch, God help me, what came out of my mouth was that she looked like, and I was like, why? And I think they played that role very well. They played that part very well. They tried to show us and the look on Sylvie's face. Oh my God, I loved that part. I think that part has to be my favorite. And I think all the times when she was pregnant, but she actually had, and this is a conception, like that when you're with Americans, they just seem overly large or big or tall, and they kind of portrayed every part of that in Madeline's character. It was awesome, I tell you. I really loved it. And then we go to Julian. I love Julian. Julian is that friend you want to have in the workplace. Julian is that friend you want to make sure you keep. Julian is that friend who's always got your back. And I love Julian. What I adore most is the clothes Julian wears. Oh my God. I love whoever is picking his wardrobe is doing an amazing job, especially his suits and the extra colors. Oh my God. I love Julian's outfit and his sarcastic between Julian and Sylvie. Well, I would say Sylvie wins that. But Julian, pas mal, très bien, merci. And then we go to Luke. I love Luke. Luke is that odd one out with the one-liners that just make you fall on the floor in laughter. That is Luke. I love Luke. I absolutely adore Luke. I don't care what anybody says. Luke, and you see, Luke just says it how it is. Behind everything, there is one hell of a funny dude there, who has a penchant for mystery, for romance, for the arts. Luke is the person that finds humor in every situation. Whatever it is, good or bad, from looking for Camille to getting to talking about the perfume heartbreak, to talking about the hair products for older women. Luke says what everyone is thinking, but is afraid to say. That is Luke, and I love him. I absolutely adore Luke. If I were in a place that, probably I was lost, I'll find Luke. I want to be lost with Luke because for so many reasons, we're going to get through it. We're going to overcome it, albeit cluelessly, but it's going to work. That is Luke. Let's go to Camille. Oh my God. Camille, did you want me to hate you? Oh my God, Camille. Oh my God. You knew what you were doing all through season 2 to 3 and 4. You absolutely knew what you were doing. You were just being diabolical. But I get it. I mean, childhood romance and all that. I get it. But man, Camille, I'm so glad that you were able to. I'm glad that she was able to find herself. What was striking to me was, Camille, you wanted to eat your cake and have it. You wanted to hold here and be there. Listen, are you telling us something that we don't know? I mean, you could be a swinger. Who cares? Who knows? But you despite being in a same-sex relationship, you still wanted Gabrielle. And I'm like, okay, Camille, tell us what you want. So for Camille, I'm interested to see what Camille brings in the next season, because we've got season 5, so I'm so happy and I can't wait. Netflix, do not break it into 2, please. So I'm quite interested to know what Camille gets to. I cross my fingers that Camille gets. I cross my finger and hope that Camille is happy, will be happy, and that she will find Sophie, because again, one thing I know is, of course, she's a very good gallery artist and owner, and she does her job well. So I'm only asking or wondering, will this be to the detriment of her job, or will she be able to marry the two? But whatever, I want to know Camille's next level, and I really hope that she's happy, at the end of it. And my favorite person I want to talk about lastly is Antoine. Antoine is elegance masculine. Antoine is that man you will be proud to have, either as a brother, a boyfriend, he is that dude. Antoine is quiet elegance. Antoine is, and he portrays it well. despite being naughty. Yeah, you know how you just you do those things, but he is naughty. Like, let's not get it twisted. He's naughty, but Antoine pulls it out. He pulls it off very, very well. He's good with the mannerisms. He wears his suits fantastically. Thank you. Yes, he wears his suits and his casual. He wears them fantastically. I want to see more of Antoine. I'm actually asking myself, will Antoine and Sylvie go the whole 9 yards? Because it will be interesting to see. Sometimes there are relationships that work just the way they are because they are, a forbidden fruit or a taboo. And I think maybe that's the case with Antoine and Sylvie. So if eventually, because right now Antoine is single, is divorced, and Sylvie is still purportedly married to her husband. So I'm wondering, will they eventually ever get back or get together and see how they evolve as characters? Nah, I don't think I want them to do that. I like the ménage à trois. I do. It's very French. The ménage à trois is very, very French. So I kind of like it. It's something to look forward to. And then we're going to talk about Alfie. Oh my God, Alfie is such a beautiful soul. The thing is, I watched his show with Drew Barrymore. Or I watched him as a guest on Drew Barrymore's show. And I realized very quickly that Alfie is a darling and he doesn't try hard. On the show you sense it, and in real life he's actually living it. He's such a sweetie. I was really gunning for Alfie and Emily, and his selfless act of staying away to allow Gabrielle the chance to be with Emily. Not all men do that, and I'm wondering, my guess, who is Alfie's new girlfriend? My guess is the girl who he kissed at the masquerade ball. That masquerade ball had me, I swear I was having ideas. Now, I will tell you for real, I've lived in France for a while. Paris is one of those cities I avoid because of the madness. But Emily in Paris is making me take a holiday to Paris. Yes. And I will try to document all the places I visit. Yes, Emily in Paris is doing that for me. It's making me actually, I'm going on holiday to Paris just because of Emily in Paris. Because what? I do not... anything to make me avoid Paris, I will do it. But because of Emily in Paris, I'm going to. Yeah. I've been to other cities in France, but Paris has just been one of... in passing, yeah, because I will never say I've never been to Paris, but I've always been to Paris in passing. So, for example, the times when I go for work, then I take that opportunity to go to La Galerie Lafayette. I visit some of the, places there. And in all honesty, the only place I know in Paris is like the 16th arrondissement because that's where the Nigerian embassy is. So anytime I go there, I'm like, okay, fine, I'll use that opportunity and do such and such and such. It's in all honesty, it's a city that is worth. It should be worth the whole adventure. But the craziness and the madness is just something I cannot deal with. But Emily in Paris is making me take a holiday to Paris, and I'll keep you guys updated on that one. So yes, Alfie, I think the girl Alfie is going to present as girlfriend is the girl he kissed at the masquerade ball. I can't think of any other person. And she seemed like she was into that kiss as well. So let's see. And yeah, tell me guys, what do you think? If you have questions on some of the, some of the things that you're not sure about Paris or in Paris or about in the show and you're not sure about it, put it in the comment section. Let me know what you think about all of these characters. Let me know your thoughts on some of the scenes that took place and what you thought would happen or could happen. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.